I'm Tom, and I'm part of the creative team here at Fiasco Design. Work on all sorts of projects. The work here is very, very varied. So I could be working on a brand identity one day, website design the next, a bit of animation, illustration, literally all sorts, basically. Everyone's multi-talented here, so you've got developers that can design, you've got designers that can animate, designers that can illustrate as well, and developers that can illustrate. So everyone's quite multi-talented, so we do cover a broad spectrum of skills. But I guess it depends on the idea and the project, because you want to kind of get the best possible outcome. So if there was a certain skill set or a certain, say it was an illustration style, something that we weren't capable of recreating in-house, we may look to outsource that to the person with the right kind of qualities. We do, I think the best way to explain this would be we do a weekly email, and in that we have an area called Just for Fun, and that kind of allows us to do something a bit different, something a bit outside our skill set really. So it might be a bit of animation, might be a bit of illustration. And that just gives us a small window to kind of go away and learn how to do something different, do something new. So that's really kind of helpful with that and improving our skill sets, I suppose. And with that, it's nice because we've then got that kind of body of work that we can go and show clients and show that we can do that sort of thing. I think it's really useful, and it's exciting as well, and it's nice to go away and kind of learn something new. And feel like you're developing and progressing. So I suppose After Effects is one of those, and that was for the weekly email. So that's a program that I don't know too much about, but Ben and Jason have kind of set aside a chunk of time each week for us to go away and learn how to get your head around it. Which is, it's really kind of useful. It's nice, it makes you kind of think that, I'm progressing and I'm learning something new, and it's different, it breaks up what you're doing, and it just gives you another kind of element. So it makes you, I think it definitely helps when working on other projects, because you then start thinking about things slightly differently. So then you can integrate those skills that you're gaining into certain projects. Another thing we use is InVision. That's almost invaluable. I can't imagine doing a project without it now. Whether it's a web project where you can kind of mirror what's on your artboard onto a screen, onto a laptop, onto a mobile, or just kind of almost using it as a Pinterest board where you bring in ideas and you can share them amongst the team and everyone can collaborate on it and drop in their own ideas. That's really, it's a really useful tool. A lot of the time it will be from our own doing, so we'll aim high, so we'll aim to do something that potentially it might exceed our skill set in-house, and that's when we start to look to bring someone in. But it's always nice to try and get there yourself and try and obtain those skills, or create that piece of work that is probably a little bit outside your comfort zone, because it's the way that you improve, isn't it? It's the way that you get better, and you don't stay stagnant, you don't keep doing the same piece of work, you try and do something that's a little bit different, something that's a little bit potentially better, or something. It's nice to do something or include something in a project that's outside of your skill set. Again, for that reason of kind of learning something new and developing, and it's exciting as well.